What was that beep?
That was your phone or something. Oh, yeah, let me turn my ringer off. Boom. What's dude's name again? Jack Frost?
Dave Frost.
Dave Frost.
We're live.
No.
I was wondering if the static was from the fan. That shh.
Sound, you got it muted? Yeah, I got you.
Where are you sending that to?
Send it to everybody.
My text message?
We're live right now. Yo, say something, Justin.
1, 2, yeah.
Here we go, guys. Live from Babbylon Sound
Weapons of mass production.
in Memphis, Tennessee, volume number 18. Coming from you straight out of the studio. And we go live like we always do about this time. Let's get these cameras going. That'd be the first order of business. Hey! So I'm Michael Babb. We're here at Babbylon Sound, and we have number 18, volume number 18, Weapons of Mass Production.
18!
Let's look around the studio for a minute.
That's a 1.
Right
and a
here,
8. Numerology. That
we
would
have
be a
Ja
9.
from Noon. Say welcome to the show,
Thank
Ja
you
from Noon.
for coming to
going
the
on?
show. Like and subscribe. Let us know what we can do for you.
Justin Hinson is here from the Justin Hinson Band. Say what's up to the audience, Justin.
What's going on, guys?
Hey!
Glad
so
to be here.
We got some cool stuff planned out
We're
for
glad
today.
to be here.
Let's see what we got going on right here. Let's see the Ja cam. Let's take a look
Booyah.
around the studio.
Bup.
And I gotta turn my phone down too. There's some drum set. Let's see, that's the new drum set that we got going this past week.
Is it new?
I mean, I think it was on here last week. I don't know if I said anything about it, but that's 22-inch kick, 12-inch tom, 14-inch tom, and 16-inch tom, and Zildjian cymbals, customs and 70s Zildjian cymbals. It's a cool kit, and we will be hearing that kit tonight later in the show. Some live recordings from this here drum kit.
What about the hi-hat, man?
Oh yeah, that's that 15-inch hi-hat too. I always use the 15-inch. I don't know, man. I've heard some 13-inch hi-hats. I gotta fix it.
I heard a 10-inch, man.
That was a snare. That dude had that 10-inch snare the other night. That was cool.
What did I say? Did I not say snare?
No, he said hi-hat. I gotta fix this white balance.
I'm off tonight.
That's all right. Give me 1 second, man. I gotta make some adjustments here. This is nuts. It's always something, man.
Been a long
I believe that was the kit we
There we go.
used on that
That's
album.
right. That's the kit that the Justin Hinson Band used. My boy Freddie Norman was beating them skins to death. Man, he wrecked it. He destroyed it. It was incredible. And
Bustin'.
The killer comment that he made, man, was I usually want to put samples in some of that stuff some of the time, and I didn't have to use a sample this time.
not a single sample. Not a single sample.
And the bad thing about it, he was holding back. He was afraid he's going to break something.
Nah, he did great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take a look at the vocal booth. The poor, old, all by itself vocal booth. Let me see, booth.
Who do we got on the live
There-
chat?
Oh, let's check the live. There's our poor, pathetic vocal booth with nobody in it. But y'all can see that at home, so, you know. It'll be getting used later. What's, chat? Let's check the chat. Hey.
Check the chat.
All right, I'm gonna send this link out. We gotta share this link so people can join us, man. And we appreciate y'all for looking at this stream. Matter of fact,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I need to check Facebook and see if we're even live. Because, I mean, the way things go with this video stuff, it's probably not even working, man. I hate to be like that, but let's double check. Probably talking to nobody right now.
Ghosts.
It says we're live. All right, we're live.
Streaming from
We even got
Babylon
them-
Sound Studio.
We have several people watching, and yo, let's leave a comment and let's engage. Let's engage with the people.
Get engaged.
So,
If I got engaged, my wife would kill me.
oh no, you don't need to get engaged.
Polygamous.
So, maybe you can get a few. All right, I tell you what, I'm gonna share this thing on my Facebook page, and I would ask that everybody at home do the same thing. Give us a like and a share. Hey man, y'all don't understand how much that helps us. When something gets shared, when y'all click the like button, it is greatly appreciated, and it shows us that we're doing a good job. So it's really cool, man, and we appreciate. Like the channel just grows up a little bit each week, and it's great, man. We truly appreciate that.
It helps my education.
How's my education?
You get my diplomat.
I'm going to get duplicated.
Yo, let's see our volume levels. All right, let's see if we can play some music. So, like I said, we have Justin Hinson in the building tonight from the Justin Hinson Band. We're going to play some of his music. So first off, our first order of business tonight is let's check out the Justin Hinson demo reel. Just give me 1 second so I can find it, because there we go. All right.
That's not.
We're live streaming. It says we have excellent signal. Can you believe that? All right, I have found this YouTube. YouTube. All right, this is the Justin Hinson demo reel for your enjoyment.
stay strong on your love all the time. Don't wanna hear you play a tango. Just wanna hear some blues from funky old soul. Say you what you wanna get me to go. I'm playing old time rock and roll. Call me old Robbie, call me what you will. Say I'm old fashioned, say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like it old time rock and roll. Still like it old time rock and roll. Let's go down and check out the show. And we were dancing, singing, moving to the grooving. Just went and hitting it. Somebody turned around and shouted, play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, right. Play that funky music, white boy. Just lay down and boogie, play that funky music till you die. Oh, till you die. Oh, till you die. Oh, yes, everybody gonna have a good time tonight. Well, I walk into the room, passing out $100 bills, and it kills and it thrills like the horns on my Silverado grill. Well, I buy the bar a double round the crown, and everybody's getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same. So I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise, cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stumbly boy. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Yeah. That there's the Justin Hinson Band. Man.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. We like that. Nice little demo reel you got there, boy.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate that.
That's cool. So we got some other music coming up from Justin Hinson here in just a minute too. And one thing we must announce right now is that this past weekend we were at
Grayfest.
Grayfest in Corinth, Mississippi, and boy was it cool. Let me see if I can get a little something playing from the festival.
Little something here.
It was a good little party, man. It was out there in the woods, man. There's several hundred people there. It worked out
Corey
real
Taylor
great.
was there.
Dressed up in Halloween costume.
Very cool.
We
very cool.
don't know that. We do not know that.
Well,
They were with a
I'll
Bad
let
to the
y'all be
Bone
the
band.
judge. Y'all be the judge. Look
Kill
at this.
Jay.
Here's the video.
Kill Jay.
Let's look at this little video. This is Kill Jay.
One word.
Robbie was there with the sound system, man. We had a good old time. This is his band, Kill Jay. I'm going to play one cover song so that we can get a copyright strike, because it just wouldn't be right if we didn't get a copyright strike.
You gotta go check the Kill Jay out.
Make it legit.
Yeah. So this is the audio from the camera, but I want y'all to see how cool Grayfest was. So let's check out this song right here.
I'm digging the top hat.
Yeah, that
A
was,
day without a buzz is a day that
there was
never
a lot of cool
was.
costumes out there, man.
Very cool.
We'll have some more videos too. I filmed all this, so we're gonna edit some
There's
videos
Mike
together.
right there trying to run in front of house.
Maybe you would like to be, but they're coming to the same mistake. You know you always make, but all I really want to know is, are you gonna lay the fuck right down or just the fuck up?
Walking in the street, looking on the shit, all full of pain. Don't fuck with me. Walking in the street, looking on the shit. Open up your eyes and fucking see. We gotta try to get society. We gotta fight the real enemy. Stand the fuck up, hit the fuck up, wrap the fuck up.
Will you reach out if you can't resist? Maybe you don't give a shit for the rest of us, but if you did, the time is now if it ever was. If you're gonna fight, what you gonna do? Shut the fuck up!
Motherfucker, you don't understand about my hate. Motherfucker, you don't understand about my rage. Motherfucker, you don't understand about my pain. Motherfucker, you don't understand.
I'll tell you, single out my honesties. Compare me to your choices. I only want to save that. The darkness you wanna live your life on. And if you're gonna quit, I don't give a shit. What the fuck, I'm a Mack truck. Are you gonna give up like a bitch or just a fuck up?
Walking in the street, looking on the shit. I'm full of pain. Don't fuck with me. Walking in the streets and looking on the shit. Clear through your eyes and fucking see. We gotta fight the real enemy. I'm trying to get society. Stand the fuck up, break the fuck up, motherfucker.
I'm a something, piece of shit. Spare me, I don't know you a goddamn thing. This life has never run of sleep. I don't wanna be immortal or change or anything. Cause the longer I'm alive, the better I'll still be. Get ready for a pity me, come on to pity me. Would you give me a precise line? I'm a same old reason, stuck and dry, what the hell? I beat to death for the shovel in a newsreel. You can give me mama, never let me do it. I'm ruined, I don't want anything from you. Cause I've got nothing left to prove. My time, everything feels like goodbye. Dead from the sky. Give it up for fucking Chief Kill J, come on!
Yeah.
Check their song out.
Very cool, man. Very cool.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Let me get our cameras back on.
Infection, I think. Their
Whoops.
song Infection.
Yeah, that was-
Sick.
that was-
That's one of my favorite songs.
Very cool, dude.
So that was a Slipknot song, right?
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
That's that's actual Slipknot.
With Kill J and them performing, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they
But
did
their
good
song
too.
Infection is one of my favorites, I think, when I check them out.
Cool, man. We got people in the comments. Trey, what's up, buddy? What's up, Monica? Say, hey, Pam's in the house. Cool, Trey. I'm glad you're checking it out. And I'm looking at some of our buddies over here on YouTube. Milos is here. Rachel's in the house. Let's check. And so, look, supposedly we're streaming on Instagram too. I have not
Checked it out.
figured out how to do the Instagram thing, so it says that we're on Instagram right now.
We're on
I have-
MySpace.
I have not seen Instagram me streaming. I don't know how they figure we're on there because I haven't seen it yet, but
We're
I'll
on
take their word for it. But I got too much other stuff going on right now. It does. Oh, okay, wait. I got to push the go live button. Now we actually are live on Instagram. So
What?
Dun, dun, dun.
that's just more stuff I got to remember to do.
You just need to make a list, man.
I
And just
know,
like
man.
have a billboard over behind your stuff over there, you know.
I really like just going by the seat of my pants. I think, is that what they say? I just kind of like doing it.
Wing it.
Hey, I appreciate y'all in the comments too. Let me check out our comments on the Facebook station. Live on the radio, station number Facebook. These sound effects aren't as good as the ones we had last week, are they?
No.
What's up with that?
You got type
Yeah, we got to get some better. Wow, we really have a lot
especially by Halloween.
One thing about having this many streaming avenues is I can't keep up with all the chats. Like I got to go to like 6 different pages so that I can look at the chat
You're
box.
not even on TikTok yet.
I got to get that TikTok up and running, man. Everybody says that's where
That's
it's
where
at.
it's busting.
TikTok is busting, bro. Let's see. Oh wow, look, I have a chat thing. Oh wow, I can. All right, I'm gonna leave a chat in this corrugated. So this is supposed to be everything together. Let me
Let's see how that works.
let me know if y'all see this comment. All right, it's supposed to go to all the social medias
You
that.
spelled it right.
Man, I do good at spelling, man. I'm telling you. I wonder if I need to change my name on there. I took so many years at General College. I got pretty good at the English language. Had to get that student money for the studio.
That's how you do it.
Did a lot of years at General College.
Be like, I might be on it for the rest of my life, but at
Yeah.
least I got the studio.
That's right. Man, I appreciate y'all. Addie in the comments. Oh, Jeremy, what's up, guy?
up,
I see you in the
Jeremy?
thing, man. Keep commenting, adjust the treble on my thing.
Dang,
Yeah.
dang.
Uh-oh.
Bling, bling.
Dude,
Every
was,
time
am I
come around,
losing
it
my
come
hair,
bling,
bro?
bling. It
Thomas.
just looks like it.
Does it look like I'm losing my hair, bro? Don't say that, man.
Oh, dude, you can't stop it, dude.
You've
what's in the
ruined the
food.
whole show now.
Look.
King
I
Michael,
can
what's
tell
up,
you.
buddy? All right, let's get into the business as normal. So first things first, it's so much stuff to remember, but let's make a few concerts announcements. And while we're here, I'd like to make special notation that Jeremy was unable to join us tonight. He had prior engagements. He's also a school teacher. So he was up there doing the substitute teacher thing, and
The kids.
yeah,
Kids come first.
he had the kids. You know, the kids come first. But I'm gonna do some announcements for some events that we have just as soon as I can figure out how to work this out. Popular in Memphis for the next week. Let's see what we got.
Should have had a parental guidance on that video.
Anthony Hamilton, November 1st at the Lander Center in South Haven. Oh, Blues Traveler, November 2nd.
Oh, yeah.
The Sound Stage at Graceland. That's Blues Traveler. Let's see who's playing with them.
I'm going to be there, man.
The event lineup is just Blues Traveler, it looks like. So,
That's a cool band, though, man.
Yeah, man.
that dude with
Man,
the
them dudes are
harmonica,
killer,
bro.
man.
He's got
Bonnie
like a belt,
James at Minglewood Hall.
gun belt,
Right.
like armor
You're
or whatever. It's
right,
like
yeah.
20.
Looks like Big
harmonicas.
Mike's going to be with Bonnie Jones. We got Fantasia at the Lander Center, Friday, November 1st. Phantom Planet at Growlers, Friday, November 1st. Growlers has been a great help to our show
Thank
here.
you, Growlers.
And we also have free tickets for Jackal. If you'd like to win tickets to the Jackal show coming up November 3rd at Minglewood Hall, subscribe and leave a comment that says, "Let me get them tickets, man."
Let me get them tickets, man.
So the Temptations are
Hit us
playing in Senatobia. Wow, we've got
What?
the Temptations.
The Temps.
The Heindel Center for Performing Arts, Friday, November 1st. The Temptations. Wow, it looks like the original group too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Or
they
it
do
looks
the
like
dance and everything.
maybe the
I've
Nephews.
actually,
That's cool, man.
The
did the
Nephews
sound
and a
with
few
them.
originals. Big Mike Hart at Minglewood Hall. Minglewood Hall's been a good sponsor of our show. We like to shout out to Minglewood Hall as well.
Minglewood.
October
Minglewood.
30th, Big Mike Hart at Minglewood Hall. The Dyer County Fairgrounds. Dyer County Fairgrounds. You know where that's at?
That's my neck of the woods
Man,
right there.
that's
Yeah.
your part of the woods. Wow. So a 2-hour recreation of a live Guns N' Roses show. Night Train, the Guns N' Roses experience. So we got a Guns N' Roses show. Is that up there near Dyersburg, the
That-
Dyer County Fairgrounds?
That is in Dyersburg, Tennessee.
Cool, man. So we got Jackal, Sunday, November 3rd. Let me get them tickets, man. Let me get them tickets, man.
And the Justin Hinson Band will be playing Horseshoe Tunica November 1st and 2nd.
Horseshoe.
I was just fixing to announce that. That was next on my list. Where is it at?
At Horseshoe Tunica.
Cool.
Horseshoe.
The horseshoe. What, the first and the second?
The 1st and the 2nd, man.
Money down there.
That's a good thing to announce, man. Special guest, Justin Hinson.
Yeah, man.
He's here tonight, and he'll be playing down there at the Horseshoe. The 1st and the 2nd. That's something you guys should check out if you're looking for something to do.
Yeah.
So, Germantown Performing Arts Center, October 31st, has Landslide.
Ooh.
I think that is a Fleetwood Mac tribute band. It says Robert Allen Parker with Landslide, Fleetwood Mac tribute. So that
I
might be
work with
something cool
Robert.
to do.
I work with Robert.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we used to work at a place called El Toro Loco.
Cool,
Yeah,
man.
we did a few years with Carrie McCarver Lewis, Jerry's ex-wife, Jerry Lee's ex-wife.
Wow.
Yeah, Robert Parker's a cool dude, man.
Well, hey, that's even more reason for y'all to go
She's still
check that
alive,
out.
right?
Yeah, man, for sure. Go check him out. He's a good dude.
Jeremy Stanfield is going to be at the Green Room in Memphis, Tennessee, October 31st. So I guess that's like a Halloween show. That's Jeremy Stanfield. He's a good dude. He's been around playing music for a long time, man. Y'all got to check that out.
Long.
So that looks like it's at the Green Room. It's Concourse Avenue. Seems like I was just there recently. That's at that big mall place. That's a super nice venue. Concourse. Yeah, that's a super nice venue. That'd be a good place to take your family on Halloween. Danny Smith, Sunday, November 3rd. And don't forget, in a couple weeks we got Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Boom, 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 boom.
We might be having some ticket giveaways for Bone Thugs and Harmony. Uh-oh, let's see what's up with these. I got some text messages. Oh, cool. Thomas Clements, our good friend of the show, will be in Memphis. And we're going to try to get some something good for everybody from Thomas, because I know all y'all know Thomas. Man, I appreciate y'all leaving the comments in this thing, dude. I really appreciate it. I know.
That box up.
I don't see my comment that I made in the. Well, I thought I left a comment everywhere. I ain't seeing it. Hold on, I'll go back to my page and see what it says. This thing's supposed to be the aggregate. It still says, "Let me know if y'all see this comment." Nobody said nothing. All right, I ain't worried about it. Let's play some music. What do y'all think? This is Weapons of Mass Production, volume number 18. So we like to give a special thanks to all the music venues in Memphis, to the creator up above, and right now,
Babylon
the
Sound
Dover Affair.
Studio.
Babylon Sound Studios presents the Dover Affair. We're gonna play a song right now called Adore, produced right here, straight out of Babylon Sound. Check it out. The Dover Affair.
Dover, Mike
Straight out
Dover.
of Babylon sound here.
I'm sure he's watching.
Very cool song.
Babylon Cinematics. You see it now on the screen. That's the Dover Affair. We interviewed him like a couple weeks ago, and it was a great event as always. So let's take
Also
into.
recorded here,
Oh yeah, produced these tracks, of course.
of course,
Along
along with
with your
thousands
songs.
of others.
Yeah, well, maybe not thousands, but I'm getting there.
Hey.
One day.
Hey.
One
Keep
day.
working like you're working, man. You're going to get there very quickly.
Yeah, if I keep doing it every day like I've been doing, it ain't gonna
Every
take
day.
too long. So let's put Justin Hinson on the spot right now.
Oh yeah.
We got these questions.
Go
that
for
are
it, man.
Very difficult, bro.
Okay.
And we're gonna do our best to put you on the spot and see if we can make you feel uncomfortable. All right.
That's kind of hard to do, but we'll take a shot at it.
So let me ask you this question right here from the vault. The Justin Hinson Band, been together for a long time, right? How long have y'all been playing together?
Me and the drummer have been together for 18 years, and me and the bass player have been together for 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Me and the drummer have been through, like, a lot. I've been through an ex-wife and a wife. The bass player's been through an ex-wife and a wife. And the drummer got married. So, yeah, we've been together longer than those
So he's
relationships.
behind y'all.
Yeah, so we've been together a long time, man. We've went through a lot of things. We've seen a lot of road together.
Yeah. So let's go all for those questions.
Man, we're basically a full-scale band.
Yeah. So y'all are pretty much you're based out of Dyersburg, right?
Yeah, I'm based out of Dyersburg, and the other two guys are based out of South Haven, Mississippi.
Right
And,
down the street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're just legends, man. If you want to get down
Yep.
to it, the bass player worked for Jerry Lee Lewis since '91.
That's Ray Gann.
Yeah, Ray Gann worked for Jerry Lee, and he also worked for Charlie Rich. The drummer worked
Wow.
for Mel Tillis and Pam Tillis.
Freddie?
Yeah,
Freddie
Freddie
Norman.
Norman. Yeah, and my thing is I always joke with him. I said, "You're so old, man. You worked for the daddy and the daughter."
Oh
You
wow.
know? But then he also did a stint with Jimmy Buffett. So just living legends. They've seen a lot of things, you know, did a lot of stuff. So we're just a full scale band. We're
Yeah.
one of the very few variety bands around anymore, which, you know, everybody does their niche thing, and we try to do it all.
I mean, y'all do it a lot of songs too, because like on that demo reel, those are a lot of cover songs. You know, you're playing to an audience. Like when y'all go to the casinos, do you play original songs and cover songs as well?
At this point, we was only doing covers, and that was where I was like, okay, we're reaching a bridge, and we've already kind of hit a pinnacle. We've been in the studio for other guys a lot. We did a lot of session work in different states and for different people, and I was just finally to the point I'm like, okay, it's time for us to get together and do something on our own.
Yeah, original songs.
Yeah, that's our stuff, that's our flavor, instead of having to contour to everybody else and what they want us to do. And when I brought this to their attention, they were kind of reluctant. They were like, okay, you know, why are we going this direction? I'm like, well, because I think it's going to test our boundaries as far as how far we can take this music thing, you know, and also, too, to keep us from getting bored, get us more creative. And,
Yeah.
More control.
yeah, and I mean, yeah, and I've never been. I did a Nashville album back in 2011, and
Yeah.
full scale, you know, money behind it. We were Connected Capital, and you know, it's a lot of when you get that far up into the business, they're telling you, hey, you do this, you do that. This is what we're shooting for. Yeah, and I mean, when you got a lot of money on the line, you know, you're thinking, okay, let's see where this will go, you know, and of course. We walked some red carpet. We got nominated for Breakthrough Artist of the Year.
Cool.
Nice.
And
Is that this album here?
that's that album right there. Well, no, not mine. It was another album. We worked for another guy. But
Oh,
that,
okay.
that one right there, that one actually, the song Twice, it did hit the charts. It went to number 18, I think, if I remember right. I think it was 18. And it stayed on the charts for about 6 weeks.
Yeah. Wow, bro.
And
That's
then,
cool.
Yeah, and then the other song, I'm going blank. Human Condition. Human Condition went to number 22, if I remember correctly. And,
Wow.
but it only stayed up for a couple weeks. And a lot of heavy hitters on that album, too, as far as country guys.
Yeah.
And I cut my teeth on country. And but I always wanted to do more of a rock, southern rock.
Speaking of that,
you
we
know.
got something pulled up as a little surprise for later in the show.
Awesome, man.
Pro Tool session. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
let me ask you this: what kind of guitar do you play?
As of right now, the gear I've got on road with me is a parts caster, which was kind of crazy story on that. I had Bill Crook build me a guitar, and great guitar. Had the pickups delivered out of Louisiana, guy that built a lot of stuff for some heavy guys. And I thought, okay, this could be a great guitar. I still wasn't happy with it. I was like, okay, I need a few changes to it. But then my buddy called me from Memphis here, a guy named Brian Shipman. He calls me up and goes, hey, man, I got this guitar in the pawn shop, and I can't sell it because it's got a Fender logo on it. And I really just don't need it. And I know you were looking for a left-handed guitar because I was switching. I played left-handed backwards, if not,
Wow.
for everybody that don't know.
That's right.
I play the guitar strung up right-handed, but I just flip it upside down. So,
Yep.
But I found that switching back to left-handed guitars, they seem to hold a lot better tuning, and so I went to left-handed guitars. And he was like, "Man, dude, I'm just trying to move it. I'll sell it to you for $150." Of course, the wife was like,
You got that guitar for $150?
"The one you saw in the
Ooh.
promo, yeah, for $150."
Wow.
And what was the shocker is after it went down the road for about a year with me, all of a sudden I noticed the paint was starting to kind of check and everything, so I knew it was a nitro cellulose finish.
Yeah.
And I knew
Patina.
and I knew the guitar. It sounded. I mean, it was built for me, man. And I fell in love with it as soon as I got it, and it's been with me. So that's my number one on the road.
Yeah.
I've been switching from a Les Paul to a Les Paul Junior for a lot of the heavier stuff we do, and then I've been carrying a PRS standard
out on the
switch.
road.
Yeah, with a kill switch. Now my studio gear is a whole different ball game.
Yeah, what was that one you were using last week?
The one I was in with here is it's a Telecaster too. But
Yeah.
It's a custom Cara that was built by
Oh.
Jim Cara. And him and Jason Lemire worked at a company, which was another custom guitar company. And apparently they had a boss that was really kind of at their throats and got them into it a lot. And Cara, if you don't know who Jim Cara is, Jim Cara builds a lot of guitars for Gene Simmons. He did a lot of the Axe basses, did a lot of the 80s guitars. And come to find out, he wanted to give Jason, like, hey, man, I'm sorry for how I was, and basically a present. So he met him on the Jimmy Fallon show and gave him this guitar during the
Wow.
night that Kiss got inducted into the Hall of Fame. And so that guitar's been with me ever since. I got it from a guy named Jim Turner. Jim Turner is like a eclectic guy. He owns like numerous vintage stuff, and he's like a guy that can find like numerous. He can find anything you want. I mean, he's
Cool.
just
He
he's
doesn't
one
have
of
it.
he's just one of them guys, man. He's up in his 60s, man. He just knows the guys, you know.
Yeah.
They have like the major gear, and I got it from him. And then I came in with of course the Les Paul standard,
Yeah.
a 96 Les Paul. That was a little hard to find. I found that in Missouri, and then and I came in with my Les Paul Junior too.
Yep.
And the Junior recorded way better than I thought it would, especially being
Yep.
especially being a 22. You know.
Yeah, we had a good old time, man.
Yeah, man. It was basically a crunch, man. We squeezed in 10 songs in 5 days.
Yeah.
You know, so it was a good session.
They're
man.
not quite mixed yet, but we got that stuff recorded, boy.
Hey, man.
And we was exhausted, too.
Scratch.
Oh man, we were hearing stuff we shouldn't be hearing, and
Oh, we was hearing all kinds of crazy noises.
yeah, man.
What'd
Michael
you
was
say?
like,
Huh? What?
Michael was like, oh no, man, dude, we gotta take a break, man, because we're hearing stuff that ain't there. I promise you. I
Our
said,
ears were drunk.
Yeah,
We got-
exactly.
my ears are drunk.
That's what I always say. My ears were drunk. Yep.
So Cara Guitars, I'm looking at the website right here, caraguitars.com. C-A-R-A, Cara Guitars, if y'all wanted to check that out. So I got another question for you. What amp have you been playing recently, and what do you use in the studio?
I used your gear honestly in here, man, because
Yeah.
your gear is so up, man. I mean, I walked in and I was like, dude, this is gonna be cool.
You can
So-
say that again.
Yeah, his gear is cool, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. If you want a guy that knows what he's doing, come see Michael, man.
Like,
Copy,
I mean-
copy that clip and
Yeah.
save it, repeat.
Yeah,
Let it-
dude. I mean, I was looking for a studio for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I was very picky with what I was coming into. I listened to a lot of snippets, talked to a lot of people, even
Yeah.
talked to Ardent.
Yeah.
No offense to Ardent, but I talked to Ardent too. And what I was looking for when me and him talked, I knew the first 10 minutes we talked on the phone.
Man,
I
we was
like,
on the phone for like 30 minutes. I was at a restaurant. I had to walk outside because I was like, man, I can't get off the phone right now.
But yeah, I mean, but as far as on the road right now, I'm using a 91 Vibral Verb, which is a reissue. They're kind of a rare bird.
Yeah.
They were made in the 60s and then completely went away of the fads. You know, they basically stopped making them and then they replaced it, for what I understand, with the Vibrolux.
Yeah.
And then they reissued them in 91 to 93, if I remember right. Maybe 91 to 96. I can't remember exactly the year. But
Is it a blackface?
mine was a brown.
You got this one?
I got that one, yep.
Well, let me put this up on the screen.
Yeah, and if you want to, if you can find them now, I got lucky and got mine in Nashville for $300. So, but they're not going for that anymore.
No. What kind of speaker is in yours?
Mine's the 210s. And
210s, wow.
And the crazy thing is they've been changed out, and I don't know what they've been changed out to. I tried to find the company that had them, and it pulled up a development company. I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah, I've had that happen before.
Yeah, man, I was like crazy, man. So I was like, what? Just try to take care of these best I can. So that's
Yeah.
what I do. It's in a road case, of course, and
That's a cool amp, man.
yeah, they're good amps. I mean, if you're looking for a good blues tone, you know, and if you're playing a small room for like, you know, you're doing country or if you're doing something like that, then yeah, it's a good amp for that.
Yeah.
I've recently just bought a pretty rare bird too. I'm kind of into unusual stuff. I like to play through unusual amps that nobody else plays through.
Yeah.
I just picked up a Rivera Bonehead, and they were only made, I think, from '97 to 2000, and they were Steve Lukather. That played for Toto. He was the one that was responsible for getting these amps built. These things have 3 channels. One is basically your Fender, because Paul worked for Fender for a time. Your clean channel, which is Fender-esque, and then you have a 2-channel. Your second channel is more like a Marshall, and then your third channel is just like Marshall Mesa jacked up. I mean, dude, EL34 straight goodness, man. And of course, you know, 212 greenbacks. I plan on changing it out to KT77s, which me and you talked about that, Michael.
What cabinet do you got with it?
I got the 212 like you're looking at right there.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude, that is a masterpiece.
Yeah, dude. Mine's been redone. I could tell you the story about that, but that,
Ooh,
you know, but yeah, great amp. Just got the road case to it because I don't take anything out anymore without a road case.
EL34s,
Yeah.
12AX7s.
Yep. And but I have found, because the guy I was talking to, he actually took his KT77s out of his amp. He said, "Man, you've got to hear this amp with the KT77."
Yeah.
And
A lot of people like those, man.
oh, dude, and I mean, it made that amp come alive because he put the
Wow.
34s back in it, and I was like, or did I say 34s? I mean 84s. He put them back in there, and I was like, okay, I get what you're saying. It sounds like it put a clutch on it, you know, like it just choked everything back down.
Yeah.
And
It's got 34s in it, right?
34s, okay, yeah.
Yeah, 34s, the big ones, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
84s are the small ones.
Okay, okay.
EL84s, yeah.
Yeah.
EL34s, that's what I imagine
Yeah,
as.
this is the 34s, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was right, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I get those mixed up all the time, man. EL84s are a little smaller. They're 7 or 8 watts apiece. EL34s are like 20 to 25 watts apiece, but
Yeah.
KT77s are like 30 watts apiece.
Yeah, man. And long, you got to have the long plates too. It's gotta
Yeah,
be
the long
plates.
plates. Yeah, that's what these are right here that we have on the screen. Those look like long plates. These
Yeah,
are
man.
tongue saws. Yeah, I like them, man.
Man, we got that amp to like a 4 or 5, man, in this room we were playing in, and I just sat down and I just wanted to see what it would do, and the sustain was killer. It kind of brought the darkness out of it too, because that amp is a little dark,
Yeah.
you know, and I was just really impressed. I bought it on the spot, so I was like, okay. And come to find out, I got in touch with Rivera trying to find some information. They're saying there's less than 100 floating around.
Wow.
So that was really
Hand built.
hand-built amp, yeah. And believe it or not, if you find them, you can actually get them fairly cheap. I just saw one sell on Reverb for $1,500.
Wow.
So
yeah.
I mean, that you can get them pretty cheap, especially for a handmade amp, boutique amp.
Yeah,
I mean,
Riveras are legendary, man.
I mean, dude, and
Truly.
I cannot believe people. I mean, it wasn't even on my radar until I started looking around. And
Score.
yeah, dude.
So we went over the amp here. Let me ask you this. Do you have any tips or tricks for new guitar players?
The biggest thing for new guys is don't give up.
Don't give up.
Because I mean, I've seen a lot of guys, they'll start and they're like, man, I'm not progressing the way I want to, or oh, my hands are hurting, or you know, this or that. And I mean, just keep playing. I mean, that's basically, I started playing before YouTube. I started playing when we still had cassettes,
Yeah.
you know, 45s, vinyl, and you'll wear out a turntable, you'll wear out. I mean, you guys are living in the best era ever
Yeah.
to learn music. You could slow it down, you could put it on loop. I mean,
YouTube it.
Yeah,
I seen a thing the other day mounts on your guitar, put your phone on there while you look at the
Yeah,
chords.
I mean,
I'm
it's the tutorials, man. I mean, it's insane.
Got a lot of knowledge out there.
I mean, dude,
like,
it's
guitars that play themselves almost. They
Yeah,
got the
dude.
buttons in there to push the chords. If I mean, it can't get any easier.
yeah, the odds are endless, man. I mean, there's no reason to quit this day and age if you really want to play and you really want to do it. I've been a working musician since I was 13, and I learned from some of the best. Like one of the guitar players I played with, he used to play for the Loretta Lynn Dude Ranch Band, and that's where I kind of cut my country roots to. Of course, my family played. Everybody in my family played. My
Yeah.
brothers did. My dad did.
You was telling me about that. That's cool, man.
Yeah, my dad had a song in the 70s, and it did a little something. And
Yeah.
my brothers were signed to Ardent in 91 and 92.
Wow.
So it's in the family. And just don't quit, you know. I mean, just keep it up. Persistence is key.
Oh, that's good. That's good advice, man.
If there's any band you could play with, who, if you haven't already?
Oh, man, dude. I mean, because I'm so broad, man, I can name several. If you
Let's
want to
do
go
a few.
if
Let's
you
do a few.
if you want to do an old school band,
That's up to you.
definitely the Eagles, man. The
Oh,
Eagles,
that would be great.
because they're so simplistic, but they knew their part, they played their part, and they knew how to distinguish their
It only
tones.
took 8 of them.
Yeah, but but what made it so cool though, man, is that they didn't really play a whole lot. If you go and dissect those tracks and really listen to it, you're like,
Kiss.
oh,
Keep
dude.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, man. I mean, and as far as that type of music, it would definitely be the Eagles. Also, too, if you want to get into more of a rocking band, it would definitely be Thin Lizzy.
Wow. Justin Hinson and Thin Lizzy.
Oh, dude, that would be phenomenal. I mean,
Yeah.
the dual guitar thing, they always had it, but they switched guitar players a lot. So they never had really their a down, like a nailed down sound.
Yeah.
But like, of course, their staples like "Boys Are Back in Town," "Cowboy Song." I mean, great band, just a great band.
Yep.
And as far as newer guys, like if you get into the '90s stuff, I would have loved to like played a session with like Nirvana, because
Nice.
I'm completely across the board, man. And then if you get into the newer bands, like as far as Southern rock, I would definitely love to play with Blackberry Smoke,
Yeah.
Charlie Starr.
That's a good one.
I mean, them guys. I mean, they have progressed, and you see a lot of bands. This is my thing on that. You see a lot of bands that they do that first album, second album, they come out hard and heavy,
Yep.
and then they just kind of fall off.
Yep.
These guys, what really impresses me about them is Charlie just keeps driving.
Keeps
And
on going,
and
man.
the rest of the band does too.
Yeah.
They just keep progressing in the right direction. Like their songwriting gets better, their subject matter gets better. I mean,
Deftones.
oh yeah, dude. I mean, and like me and Michael was sitting in here. He pulled up a couple tunes I never heard, and I was like, man, dude, I've never heard that one either. And I've even heard them live. And here's even the bigger thing. It's another band kind of like the Eagles. It's simplistic, but they play their parts and they
Yeah.
play it very well. They duplicate everything on stage if you see them live, just like it is on the album. They make sure that their audience hears what they came to hear,
Yeah.
and that's a lot. That's dedication, man.
Yeah, we went and seen, what was it, Chevelle, and I like it when the people actually take time to look out and see the crowd and
Yeah, man.
see who they're playing to.
Yeah,
you know,
Chevelle's
so
killer
that-
too, though,
So,
man.
so they'll they'll play their old songs because they know their crowd. They'll look at the crowd. They see a bunch of older people. They're like, hey, these people came to hear all of our old stuff.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's just too cool, man. And if you want to get into one more, and I'll just name one more because it's not really a band, but a guy I would love to play with. And it's
Yeah.
old Memphis boy, Sean Lane.
Wow. Yeah.
Would have loved to just sat down and just soaked up some knowledge from Sean Lane.
Yep.
I mean,
Real.
that dude, he was on a completely different level.
Completely different level. Sure
mean,
was, man.
Dude was just sick, man. I mean, even the further along he went,
Better and better.
Oh man, but he got so obscure though, man. He just did some stuff that nobody would have ever dreamed of.
Out of this world.
Yeah, man. He to me, as far as around this neck of the woods, he was like your Jimi Hendrixes or your Kurt Cobains or something like that. But he was just a guitar, piano
Genius.
too. Oh yeah, guitar genius, piano
Yep.
genius, man. He could do it all. I mean, he never got his dues, man.
Well, what we're going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to open up this Pro Tools session, and we're going to check out one of your songs, Justin,
Cool.
that we recorded here last week. And whoever's in the chat, let me know if this music sounds good, because sometimes we have crazy sounds coming out of this thing when we try to live stream a Pro Tools session. But y'all should be able to see this session on the screen right here. Let me get rid of some of this unneeded stuff if I can figure out how to do it.
Tell us how you like the lights, the lighting. I think
I don't
it's
like
bringing
the
up
lighting.
more conversation because I think people are afraid to talk in the dark.
Right, yeah.
The questions are so short. We got like a ton of questions over here, but you know,
We got
They
more
go
lights
on,
on.
yeah.
We got more lights on than normal.
they're going, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Keeps
quite
the
bright in
questions
here.
going.
We don't normally have it this bright in here. But it is today. So if y'all like it, leave a message in the comments if the lighting looks
Let
better.
us know.
I mean, if it's good, we'll keep
Like and
doing it.
subscribe.
Because normally we keep it pretty dark in here. But here's one of Justin's songs. Now this is unreleased material, so
Ooh, what a
this hasn't
treat.
even been mixed yet. We got a good
What?
start on it. So we're in the middle of this
Call
was
this a scratch track.
This was all done in a week's time, about a week ago. So I'm going to play the whole song through first, and then we'll go through a few tracks and talk about it. So this is Freddie Norman on drums, Ray Gann on bass, and Justin Hinson on lead guitar
Live in
and
the
lead
building.
vocals. And it's a good song, so here we go. Barking Up the Wrong Tree by Justin Hinson. Let me know how the audio sounds. Well,
You don't
Pro
wanna do
Tools
that.
already ain't working. I knew it.
You were barking up the wrong tree.
I was barking up the wrong tree trying to get this thing to play. All right, here we go.
You come around with your lying eyes. Same old story hiding in disguise. Wanting my money or my years. All your shit ain't worth my tears. You guys think that I'm made of gold. Clutching tight to your dreams so cold. You think my time is free to sell, but all of you can just go to hell. I ain't got nothing for you, you see. Even though you're down on bended knee, but you want a piece or a chunk of me. You're barking up the wrong tree. Think I'm blind to all your schemes, promising me all these worthless dreams. Time after time you think I'm a chump. Never again, your time is up. I ain't got nothing for you, you see. Even though you're down on bended knee, but you want a piece or a chunk of me. You're barking up the wrong tree. I ain't got nothing for you, you see. Even though you're down on bended knee, but you want a piece or a chunk of me. You're barking up the wrong tree. You're barking up the wrong tree. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Justin Hinson Band. So that was like a week ago we tracked this in the studio. So let's solo up some of these tracks.
I
So
think I have heard that.
this is the weapons of mass production right here. This is what it's all about right here. Freddie Norman on the drums. Check this out. That's a pretty good drum sound, man.
Y'all can see Mike sweating because he can't adjust anything when he hears it.
Yeah, right.
That's Ray Gann on the bass guitar, ladies and gentlemen. Rhythm guitars.
Man, that Mesa sounds good, man.
So we actually
bluesy
played through a
rock sound.
Mesa Boogie dual rectifier
Yes.
for these country guitar tracks.
with a telly.
Yeah.
With a
What y'all
Telecaster.
know about that?
I wonder if that's sacrilege, man.
The sound we got, man, is spectacular.
Killer.
So. Yeah, that's a pretty good guitar tone right there. Let's check out the
Ain't
leads.
even finished.
And it ain't even finished. Is that the same amp?
That's Eric
I think
Taylor.
so, yeah.
Let me see. I should take better notes, man.
I'm almost certain that was the same.
We
amp,
used
yeah.
the Marshall on several things, though.
Yeah, we did, but I'm pretty sure it was the Mesa on that one.
Okay.
Like 95% sure.
So what I did on these vocals was we have one singular vocal track, flawless performance, one single track for the verses right here, with a little bit of EQ, just like a touch of equalization. 1176 plug-in. I'm probably banging this thing.
Think I'm blind to all your schemes.
Pretty heavy-handed 1176 plug-in, and then an LA2A. Probably smashing it too.
Think I'm blind to all your.
No, not too bad. Just kind of hitting the LA2A, and then I got a de-esser for 555K and up, just touching the very harshest sibilants, which probably doesn't even get hit that much.
Think I'm blind to all your schemes. Promising me all these wordless dreams.
About 3 decibels of gain reduction on that one. And then we have another de-esser right here that I've got focused in on 3.5K. So this is just on that crunchy. So it just gets that.
Think I'm blind to all your schemes. Promising me all these wordless dreams.
And here we have the weapons of mass production. Well, I need some sound effects.
Halloween door.
The chorus, I got 3 vocals stacked up.
I'm like, where's the clapping?
Yeah, right.
The blocks and stuff.
I'm playing like blocks
Breaking
and
celery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
breaking celery. And a bell.
Time at the hospital.
But I mean, that vocal mic, dude, is super killer, dude.
So
I mean,
mostly we used the Flea 47 vocal mic into
Flicker.
a Neve 1073 preamp. I use the EQ. I keep the EQ engaged, but with the Flea 47, it's just flat. There's no adjustments, but I do keep the EQ section engaged because I like what that circuitry does, even with everything set to 0. Let's see if we can point this camera over there a little. Yeah. So, Neve 1073 on the Flea 47 for vocals, and that was going into the Audioscape LA2A compressor. So that's all the compression we had going in. And we still hit it pretty hard on the vocals, even for recording. And we had the gain going pretty high too. I mean, but the vocal sounds really good. And you're a pretty loud singer too, man.
When I'm pushing, yeah, when I'm pushing.
And you're very consistent too. Your vocal tracks are just extremely consistent. They're just great across the board. That's how we were able to, like here we have 3 vocal takes stacked on top of each other, left and right and center.
I ain't got nothing for you, you see. Even though you're down on me.
So that's 3 vocal tracks. So we got 1 in the middle.
I ain't got nothing for you, you see.
And 2 on the sides.
Even though you're down on bended knee. But you want a piece or a chunk of me. You're barking up the wrong tree. You're barking up the wrong tree. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Pro
There
tip.
you have it.
Pro
Wrong
tip.
one.
Pro tip. Pro tip.
Pro
Alert.
tip.
Yeah.
Make
Pro
sure
tip.
you do your homework before you come in, kids.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, y'all came in very well prepared, and it showed, and that worked out really good too, man. I'm glad y'all had it. Y'all had it together when y'all came in. Boy, I didn't have to do nothing.
Don't waste your engineer's time, guys.
I put a few mics up and pressed record, and y'all can actually go back and look at the tracking session. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Weapons of Mass Production number 16, I believe, was them in the studio tracking live. So,
Oh,
yeah, that's really good, Justin, man. I appreciate you coming here and using the studio, man. It's just been great you being here, man. And
There's more to come, man.
there's more to come, and soon this album will be available for y'all to check out.
On all platforms.
So we got a few announcements to make. Next week we'll be playing some music by Spring Hollow, a band from the area around here. They've got some music they've sent us. And don't forget, we'll play your stuff. If y'all are a band and you want to be heard on Weapons of Mass Production, we will play it. Just
Here's where it's at.
send it to Weapons of Mass Production 901 at gmail.com.
I didn't know if you wanted me to say it.
I had to think of the
Like,
thing. Oh, man.
Bro,
Thanks, Ansley Hatchett, for letting us know that it sounds good. Thank you.
Thank
Wow,
you.
that's great. Addie's on here, but I have a feeling that's actually Jeremy on Addie's phone. I appreciate y'all using the. I don't know about McDonald's or Burger King, bro. But I appreciate y'all being here in the chat box. You know, thanks, Dave Frost. Like, we would not be still doing this if y'all wasn't coming in here and liking our stuff. Like, it really lets us know that y'all are actually watching the show. When I look at the view count and it's like over 100, I'm like, man, I can't believe that.
Thank
When
y'all
it gets
for
up to
not letting Mike
hundreds
talk to
of
himself.
views, yeah, I'm not talking to myself.
Anymore.
Anymore.
Yeah.
The first couple of shows, I was sitting here
scared.
talking to myself.
I know.
There's a song in that, dude. I'm not talking to myself
I'm
anymore.
not talking to myself. Boy,
Hey, another pro tip.
Yeah, dude. Look for songs everywhere, guys.
now I have one final question for you. Who is the best chef in your band?
Cook,
Cook.
I'd have to say Freddie, man.
Freddie's doing the steaks on the grill.
Because I'm the best. I think I'm the best griller, but me and him, we kind of debate on that.
Oh, y'all are a good band then.
Yeah.
Both of y'all are competing for steaks.
I can grill, but he grills a completely different way. But as far as cooking, overall cooking, Freddie's got to be the guy, man.
Next time y'all come, I'll have a grill ready to go.
If it's make sure it's a pellet grill for Freddie. He's like, well, it's the only way I'll cook now, man.
Okay, we'll get that set up. Well, we've run out of time for today's show. On the way out, we're going to play a song by my good buddy, Ja from Noon.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Michael, too. by the
Yeah,
way.
man, absolutely. Justin Hinson, the Justin Hinson Band, is going to have music out for everybody to check out. Y'all can find him on his
Everybody.
Facebook page, which I put in the comments. And what's the website?
JustinHinsonMusic.com.
JustinHinsonMusic.com. I'm going to put that in the chats right now. So everybody go check that out. Justin Hinson Music.com.
Look, it's
Everybody go check that out and like his Facebook page, the Justin Hinson Band.
and sure.
And sure. And we appreciate y'all sharing our page too, man.
Get the word out about Weapons of Mass Production,
Weapons
guys.
of Mass
Yes.
Production, and it's WOMP. W-O-M-P, womp.
Womp.
So if we say womp, you know what a womp is. It's the weapons of mass production. And that's what we're doing. That's what we got going on right here. These are the weapons of mass production that we use on a daily basis here at Babbylon Sound. And we appreciate y'all watching the show. I'm trying to think. Spring Hollow music next week, along with Jeremy will be back next week, and we will have more music. Don't forget, Burna's album is on all the platforms. Burna, Live Forever. Go check that album. It's a full-length album. It just came out. He worked really hard on that album here, and it sounds great. We got new music from Noon coming out next week. Stay locked in and focused for that new Noon song.
Been out last year.
It's been building, man. It's been marinating. It's gonna explode.
All over your ear hole.
We also got the Dover Affair.
In your face.
The Dover Affair on the 31st, Halloween. The Dover Affair's got a new song coming out. Y'all will love that. I'll post it on the page. And we're signing off at this time, and I will leave you guys with this song by Noon.
From the archives.
Thank you, Justin Hinson, for being here. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you for having me, guys.
God bless everybody, man. We love
Blessed
y'all.
be.
Love you
Blessed
guys.
be.
Once behind,